Maybe put Blunt God instead of Azazel. Actually, no, Blunt is gonna be banned. He's
That
the
would
jug.
also get picked up.
Okay,
No. Oh, chat's saying to either drop the L or use Zaza.
I don't know what I changed. I changed something. I made a spacebar in between the name. That also worked. Okay, we should be live on YouTube as well now.
Yep, you're live.
I eat slimy fish, and welcome to the stream. Okay. Let's cue the music and start the show.
Got an advertisement, let's go.
Hello and welcome everybody back to Isaac Trivia Season 3, Episode 9. My name is Bambochutafreak, I'm the host of this show, and with me, as always, I have my lovely co-host Accelerator. Hello and welcome to the show to you as well.
Hello, it's good to be back.
Yes, definitely nice to have you back. We will introduce the contestants in just a moment, but I would like to point one thing out. We will only have one more episode this year, episode 10, which will be the last regular episode before we move into the semi-finals. And instead of hand-picking the contestants, we will have a special way of selecting the 3 contestants. But more about that once we are done with the show. So let's have a look at our contestants for today. I'm quite excited. Here we go. So in the first position we have Azazel. Hello and welcome to the show to you.
Hello.
You have seen quite a few of these shows and you should probably be quite familiar with the kind of questions we have. How confident are you in your abilities today?
I'd say I'm relatively confident. I've seen the last couple of shows.
Alright, I see. What kind of questions do you not want to see today?
I'm really not sure. Probably enemy-specific questions.
No enemy questions, interesting. Well, let's see what Floppa has to say about that. Hello Floppa, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Nice to have you. You seem to be the fan favorite. Do you think that is a good assessment of the viewers?
I'm not very sure.
You're not sure. What kind of questions do you think are your strong point?
Wait, what'd you say?
What kind of questions do you think you're good at? What kind of knowledge do you have of Isaac that is probably better than that of the other contestants?
I guess maybe item sprites? Or music questions, I'm not really sure.
Isaac sprites or music questions. Okay, that's quite interesting. And finally, let's have a listen at what Celery has to say. Hello and welcome to the show. Old man Celery, I should better say.
I'm not that old.
Not that old, alright. Have you been playing Isaac since the Flash game, or did you start with Rebirth?
I started, honestly, really playing Isaac with Repentance.
Oh, I see.
I've played a little bit since, I've played on and off since Flash, but not seriously until Repentance.
Okay, but you have been around since the original game.
Yes.
What kind of questions do you think you're good at?
I think just general item knowledge.
Okay.
But then at the same time, it's really spotty because I'll know what an item does and not what it's called, or vice versa often, so it's scary.
Alright, let's see if we have any item questions in store today. By starting with the first question, let's cue the music.
Who started an activity?
Yeah, please ban that person from the server permanently.
Zob, kill that guy.
Find their house and
Alright,
burn it.
first question of the show is: what symbol shows that you have beaten Mom's heart on the mark list? Remember, the answers go to me in a direct message.
Stop doing activities.
Wait, what was the question again?
What symbol shows that you have beaten Mom's heart on the mark list? Like on the post-it note at the beginning.
Okay.
Celery, are you sure about that answer?
No.
Okay. Okay.
First question
No.
of the show.
I'm
There's
pretty
that-
certain on my
I
answer.
have 2 more in my head, so
Nah.
this is a great start.
Alright.
But we'll go with it either way.
See. Floppa,
We have a question from chat. Why does Azazel have a blunt? Azazel, why do you have a blunt?
Well, you see, as the self-proclaimed blunt god, I like to post blunts a lot. I think it's kind of funny.
So what you're
That's all.
saying?
Absolutely no reaction. I guess
That's all.
that's also a reaction in a way. Okay, the answers
so
are
what
in.
you're saying is just that. Okay, alright, let's see.
That's quite interesting. That I think this is a pretty easy question, but there was a little bit of a struggle, I guess, with some of the contestants. Azazel went with heart icon. Floppa went with it's a heart right question mark, and Celery went with knife pointing down in the top right corner. that's quite interesting. It's of course a heart for beating the heart, and if you beat it on hard mode, it also has a red outline. So that means Azazel and a Floppa will each get 1 point.
Yeah.
Golf
Yeah, the
clap.
knife is of course Mother's completion mark after you defeat Mother in the court.
Yep.
That makes much more sense.
I stared at that selection screen way too long to forget the icons.
But I also haven't done unlocks in forever.
Right, let's have a look at the next question. Maybe that will go better. How many bombs do you get after picking up remote detonator for the first time? We're talking about the red active item. The remote detonator. How many bombs do you get when you pick that up for the first time in a run? Is the question. Oh, that was a lot faster.
Honestly, yeah, the fact that this gives you bombs means that this item's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. Like, if you find it in a shaft, like, I don't see much reason to not take it.
I totally agree. I think 5 bombs is actually quite strong. That is also why I think that the boom item that gives you just 10 bombs is
Wait.
also not that bad.
You just said the answer.
Well, we already got the answer, so I didn't spoil anything.
Everyone's already seen.
Azazel and Celery went with 5, which I just spoiled is correct, and Floppa unfortunately went with 7, so that means you will not get any points.
Okay.
And Floppa goes into the lead with 2 points. Congratulations. But still early in the game. Also, don't forget that you have a poker chip. Usually people use it at a later stage. But you can use it to double the points that you get or potentially lose it. And... whoops. Final question, final normal question is... how many times do you have to beat Hush to unlock the Elf path?
Oh, I know.
That should be pretty easy if you started with Repentance, because it's like one of the main things of that update. Oh, Floppa really fast with the answer this time. Super Paper Luigi, thanks for the follow. Okay, answers in. Everybody went with 3, and that is, of course, correct. That means everybody will get 1 point. And we will move to our first elf path. And maybe X-Rater, you can tell us a little bit more about that.
Yep, so, like always, in this season, yeah, after the first 3 normal questions, the person in last place will get to decide which direction we go in for the categories this next questions will be on. So, in the basement is name the enemy, you'll see an enemy, you'll have to figure out what its name is. And on the other side in the downpour is match the sprite. You'll have to, yeah, you'll see a sprite of Isaac and you'll have to figure out what item has done this. So, we are currently in a tie for last place, so both Azazel and Celery will get to vote on which category to go to. So, let's start at the bottom. Celery, would you rather have named the enemy or match the sprite?
See, I'm hoping everyone's
Wait.
gonna be bad at name the enemy.
Name the enemy. Hello,
So
Daniels,
that's
by the
what
way.
you're going with then?
No, I'm going with match the sprite because I need points.
Okay, you're going with match. Okay, you're going with match the sprite. Azazel, do you
Match the
also
sprite as
wish-
well.
Okay, so match the sprite it is. Let's go down to the downpour.
You just asked everybody for where we're gonna go, right?
Only the people who are tied for last place. So.
So we have
Wait.
we have a tie.
Wait, did I get any questions wrong?
Yes, Azazel
man at
and
bombs?
Celery both got 1 question wrong. I think we have a tie, right? Or did you agree
yes,
on one?
Azazel and Celery are... Yeah, both of them agreed to match the sprite.
Oh, okay, I see.
Uh huh.
In that case, match the sprite it is. Let's have a look at the first question. What item causes this look on Isaac? If the match the sprite is got at somewhere, then I don't know. I mean, we use pretty easy items on the first error path. This should be quite easy for everyone to answer.
Well, I know what the item does.
That's good.
That's great.
I would honestly let that count as well on the first error path. If you give me a description of the item, of the full item effect, I will let that count instead of the name. Floppa and Azazel already gave me an answer. No, Celery is like typing
Writing a
out-
description.
running a short description. Okay,
Ooh,
that's
boy.
quite good. The description says it gives 1 item charge when Isaac gets hit. Machine
You need
spike
to be
beggars
word for
also
word
count.
Specific.
Sorry?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Chat's asking about what is it? About point totals for the remote detonator question.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Apparently, someone got a point, or I don't know. Azazel,
So,
what's
wait,
your
what-
answer for
I
the
answered-
remote detator?
I answered 5 bombs.
Wait,
Yeah, I see my
Floppa.
Yeah,
message
you should
right
count
here.
the point then.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I questioned. It's like, wait a minute.
Azazel
Yeah,
has 1
yeah,
point too
Something
many.
was off.
I can't really see the points, so I didn't notice anything.
It's 2, 3, 2 right now.
And it should be?
Yeah, it should be 3-3-2. I don't know what Floppa answered for.
What did Floppa answer?
Floppa
I-
said 7 bombs for remote detonator.
Oh, so it should be the other way around. Azazel's and Floppa's points should be
Oh, the classic mix-up.
Ah,
Classic mix-up. Anyway, I hope I will get it right now. Floppa went
I
with
thought
habit.
something was a little bit off.
swapped. Yeah, thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Yeah, that's
Yep,
that's
chat.
always like
Why
a
would you
check to
show
see if
high?
everybody's paying attention. Azazel went also with habit,
Sure.
and Celery went with it gives an item
Oh.
charge whenever Isaac gets hit.
Yeah.
Habit is of course the correct name, so everybody will get a point for this question. 2 points, in fact. Alright. And we move on to the next match the sprite question. Let's have a look. What item causes this sprite? I think this is a really cool sprite, but usually you don't see it because it gets overridden by pretty much everything else.
Oh, this one's a good one.
Oh, I know this one.
Do you like this item?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, especially early on.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think getting it early really is a good thing.
It's heavily underrated, I think.
Yeah, people don't really talk about this item much.
Heavily underrated.
Can you put it in the trivia channel
Yeah.
again?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh.
Have Diplopia in real life? Maybe. Maybe I have. Am I muted in the Discord? Maybe. I don't know. It looks like I'm muted in the Discord. Did I just moved out? Okay, that's interesting. I was wondering why I was muted. All right. The answers are in. Celery went with card reading. Floppa went with crystal ball.
Ooh.
And Azazel went also with card reading.
Ooh.
And the correct answer this time is card reading. It's the one that gives you the portal. Also, Celery pointed that out. That can either put you into the treasure room, into the boss room, or the secret room. You get until chapter 3, I think. You get 2 portals, and from Womb onwards, only 1 portal.
Instant pickup.
Instant pickup.
Yeah, I really like this item.
Yeah, if I can afford it, I will buy it from shop usually as well. I think it's quite effective.
It'll save you money later on.
It
In the
saves
wrong
you
one.
bombs for secret rooms. It saves you keys for item rooms. It saves you time for boss rooms. It's fantastic.
Yeah, especially you're gunning for boss rush.
Right.
If you need to speedrun or something for one of the time goals, card reading is amazing for that.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's also quite interesting on Tainted Jacob when you can use the Animus Soul on the boss instead of Dark Esau.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look
It's
at
always
our
weird seeing that.
final Match the Sprite question. Which item causes this sprite? That's quite an interesting sprite. Which is like a real condition, and it doesn't really look much better in real life.
Oh, I know.
Excellent. Can you put it in there again? Sorry.
I forgot how this item is spelled, but I know
I
what
will
it
not
is.
count spelling mistakes. If you get it like somewhat right, then that will count as well.
If we know which item you're talking about, then that should be fine.
Yes, for the easier questions at least, for the first half of the show. Later on we might be a little bit more
I
nitpicky.
put 2 different definitions to cover my ass.
okay. Okay, I see. Just waiting for Celery. Let's see what you have to say.
The other one. It's the other
Probably
one.
wrong.
I know it's the other one.
You have still a
I'm
chance
thinking-
to change
no,
it.
it's not gonna come to me.
Alright. Celery went with glaucoma, which is not correct. Azazel went with proptosis and Floppa as well. Proptosis
the one.
is the correct answer this time. So let's update the points accordingly. Like this. And some points for Azazel. Putting Azazel in the lead with 9 points. That's pretty good.
I'm doing pretty well so far.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
You'd be able to keep it up though.
And that means we will move
That is the
on
question.
to the hard questions. Except I cannot really find them. I think there's an issue. Just give me a moment.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
It's as if this happens every single time we do the show.
Cue elevator music.
We would have figured it out.
Alright, we are back. And it looks like this is a very special kind of takeover. It's called the Chase Takeover. We will present you with 5 questions that you have only 12 seconds to answer.
Oh.
Each question gets 12 seconds. And we will go through them really quick. We will not reveal the answers until the very end. And if you get a question wrong, you will not get any points for the questions after that.
Oh.
Is that clear?
Yeah, I got it.
Everybody? You just have to answer. You just have to give me answers for questions. I think it's pretty simple.
Yeah, well,
Right.
can you put the
Are they
oh, wait.
images or are they?
Yeah, the images. Like the images in beforehand. Or before us. Actually, wait, that's just...
I think Accelerator can do that. However, there's a time limit. I will be a little bit lenient with this one, but it's a 12-second time limit per question, and we will go through them really quick. So when you're ready, we will start.
Yeah, Tomboy,
I'm
yeah,
as
do
ready as
something
I'll
real
ever be.
quick, just so Floppa doesn't get screwed by stream delay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Yeah, I will be lenient with the time. Okay, let's have a look at the very first question. How much starting health does Magdalene have? That's the first question. Time is running. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Everybody answered in time. That was pretty good. Let's have a look at the next question. What item turns your tears into regular bombs? I think that should be also quite easy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Everybody made that in time as well. Looking good so far. Let's have a look at the next question. How many trinkets does the item marbles drop on pickup? Oh, that was pretty quick as well. Everybody going through really fast with 6 seconds to spare.
Gotta rush this.
Alright, and here we go. Second last. What is the starting health of Lilith? That might be a little bit harder. I need the exact combination of hearts in this time. 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. Looks like everybody answered in time. Just barely, I guess. And we will have a look at the final question as well. How do you unlock the D20?
The D20.
7
Do you remember
seconds.
your unlock?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Yeah, I could not figure that one.
All right.
Okay.
So let's go through them really
let's
quick,
go
one by
through them.
one. First question was, how much starting health does Magdalene have? Floppa went with 4, Celery went with 4, and Azazel also went with 4 HP, so everybody will get 1 point for this one. What does everybody think they are doing on this one? Did you get everything right?
I'm pretty sure I got all of them except for the last one.
Fair
I'll be
enough, the
happy
last
with
one is
three.
pretty difficult.
Like, I know the last one, but like I just couldn't think of it in time.
I think I also did that.
Second question was, what item turns your tears into regular bombs? That is Dr. Fetus, of course. Azazel got that correct. Floppa also got that correct. And Celery also got that correct, of course. Everybody will get 1 more point for this one. Moving on to the third question, which was, how many trinkets does the item marbles drop on pickup? That's 3, of course. I think that should be also quite easy. Celery got that, Floppa got that as well. I will let your first answer count, Floppa, this time. And Azazel went with 3 trinkets, so everybody will get 1 more point again. I guess the questions were maybe a little bit too easy, but I guess there was a certain time pressure.
Yeah, I mean,
There
we
was
were
a
under
time limit
12
there.
seconds, so it couldn't be too hard.
Question number 4. I'm pretty sure we will see some mistakes here. The question was, what is the starting health of Lilith? Azazel went with 1 red heart and 2 black hearts. Floppa went with 1 and 2 black hearts. And Celery went with
No,
Ooh.
Celery panicked.
Oh,
2 black hearts is correct, but I also needed the 1 red heart, which was the correct answer, so Floppa and Azazel will both get 1 point. And that means Celery cannot get points for the last question. But you said you got that wrong anyway, right?
Probably, yeah.
The last question was, how do you unlock the D20? The correct answer is beat Blue Baby as Isaac. You went with Greed mode somehow. That is fairly far off, sorry. Floppa went with Azazel as Isaac, which unfortunately is not correct as well.
yeah, I know that's not correct.
That's
And
Satanic Bible, I think.
Yeah, I believe. No, wait. is that-
Azazel didn't give an answer at all, as it looks like.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
We ran out of time.
Unfortunately. I guess that is the certain difficulty of this type of takeover.
Yep.
But, so
I
who
mean,
got
I
a
still
point?
got the rest right at least.
Nobody got points for this one.
Yeah, everyone wiped out at the end, but you all made it through.
Yep.
And now we go to the turning point of the show, right?
That's correct. We will move on to
I
Dios.
got an advertisement. Let's
Sorry,
go.
unfortunately we don't have a sponsor yet, but if there's anybody in the chat who likes to sponsor this show, please feel ahead and DM me. Anyway, we will move on to Dio's favorite question of the show, which of course is the midway quality question. Exciter,
I've
would you
been
like to...
nervous about this one?
Sorry?
I've been nervous about this one.
I'm sure you will do just fine.
Ooh.
Exciter, would you like to present this midway quality question to our contestant?
Of course, yeah. Let's go for it. So, this time on Midway Quality, we are asking you, what is the quality of the item $1? Yeah, it's from 0 to 4. So if you
I believe I
guess,
know
you'll
this
have
one.
a 20% chance. You'll have a 20% chance to get it if you guess, but you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's not exactly a great idea.
Alright, the answers are in. That went really fast. Everybody seems to be quite confident about this one? Question mark?
I'm not entirely confident, and I'll tell you that.
I just guessed.
Yeah, same.
So the item $1 gives you 99 cents, which makes it one of the better items in the game. So it will probably not have the quality 0 or 1, I assume.
Fuck.
And I can also tell you that all of the items that give you 99 pickups of any sort usually are quite highly rated.
Sorry,
Usually.
that's my dog.
But this is a pretty special item because you can only get it in one specific location in the game. Celery went with quality 2. Floppa went with 1. And Azazel also went with quality 1. But the actual quality of $1 is, in fact, quality 3. So, unfortunately,
Quality 3?
Quality
I did
3.
not expect it to be that
Along
high.
with Skeleton Key and Pyro. Yeah,
Huh.
99 cents is powerful, so...
See, I always thought it
This is
was
the first time-
underrated. And then I
This is the
underrated
first
it.
time
I mean, like,
no
I've only
one
gotten
has
dollar like
gotten,
3 times,
really
so
good
I
quality.
never really got the chance to look at the quality.
Slime just pointed out that it actually gives you 100 cents. That is in fact correct. The item, I think,
True.
even in Rebirth gave you 100 cents, but because you can only store 99 coins by default, if you don't have deep pockets, it gives you 99 cents. But you are correct, it does give you 100 cents. I think that was a trivia question as well. I think in like two
Yeah.
episodes behind. Oh, also I should change the background,
It
despite
might
it being really cool looking.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool.
We aren't getting chased anymore.
Not
No.
anymore. Alright. But that means we will move on to our second elf path choice. Axel, would you like to present that again as well?
Of course, yeah. So, we've hit our stride in the second half of this episode. So, we've got some returning alt paths. So, in Wrong Direction, you'll see a sprite in several different rotations, and you'll have to figure out which rotation is the correct one. Meanwhile, in Pixel Gloria, you'll see, a sprite as it appears as Isaac draws it. So either in the items tab, in the main menu, or in the pause menu, the little items shown there. And you'll have to identify what item it is based on the minimalist drawing. So the person in last place will get to decide. That is Celery with 9 points. Please choose if you want to go to Wrong Direction or Pixel Gloria.
Can I ask what Azazel and Floppa want?
Sure, you can do
Personally,
that.
I'm ready for either.
I just didn't hear if the other ones were, so... I don't know.
We'll go with Pixel Gloria.
Pixel Glory
Alright.
it is.
Let's head down to the mausoleum for Pixel Gloria.
Here we go.
Feeling confident now.
First Pixel Gloria question is, what is this item called? Looks like a piece of bread, like toast, I guess. Maybe a mailbox as well, but it's like missing the I don't know what that is called, like the arrow or flag or whatever that is.
Can you put it in chat again?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Hmm.
Oh, Celery was pretty quick. Interesting answer.
There you go.
Definitely an interesting answer. But we're still waiting for
Actually-
Floppa and Azazel.
I don't think I know this one.
These questions are heating up now, so... You'll have to be prepared.
Also, you turned in.
remind our contestants as we get into the back half of the show that nobody has used their poker chip yet. You can
That is
declare
true.
before answering a question that you'd like to use your poker chip. If you get the question right, you get double points. If you get the question wrong, you lose the amount of points you would have gained. So, you have to be a little careful with it. Now, we'll see if anyone uses it here.
Okay, Azazel seems to be a little bit bamboozled about this question. Do you have any
Yeah.
idea what this could be?
I'm going through like the items with keyholes in my mind. I don't really feel like they're lining up.
Cutting to brother, thanks for the follow.
I'm
mean-
just gonna guess.
Oh, you're just going for guess? Okay, I see. Interesting. Let's have a look at Floppa's answer. Floppa went with Pandora's box. Azazel also went with Pandora's box. And Celery also went with Pandora's box.
Huh. Oh, the same idea.
Ooh,
And that is the correct answer. So everybody
Oh,
will
let's go.
get 3 points this time.
Yeah.
Is this the
Well
first
done.
question where everybody got it correct? Actually, in the mom chase, we had a few
Yeah.
questions as well.
To be honest, I forgot that active items showed up on the post-it.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
you definitely do.
what are other ways of doing it? I mean, you can also get the sprite in the Wisp, but the Wisp
Well,
doesn't have
it's
an
active
active.
items.
The
So,
item
yeah.
tab. Yeah, in the item tab in the main menu.
Oh yeah, the items tab.
Yeah, the collection
Forget-
in the main menu.
Yeah, the collection page. That makes sense.
Alright, let's have a look at our next Pixel Gloria question. Oh, that's an interesting one. What does this look like, Accelerator?
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
I can see
Oh,
like a
no.
cross in the middle. Like,
Oh.
like a religious symbol, I guess. Maybe a pendant?
Possibly?
Oh, actually, I can see a pendant here. Like, you see, like the necklace, like, it's
Yeah.
like the outer
Yeah,
ring,
yeah,
and then the top is
Oh.
like the cross. That looks actually quite interesting. Not sure about the top part. That looks a little bit confusing.
I'm thinking.
Axel, can you put it in chat again?
Yep, Every time I try and drag a screenshot to Discord to upload it, it
I think
yeah,
I know
it
what this
doesn't
is.
register for the first time.
Right, Slimy Fish, I know this right. Are you sure about that? What are you sure about that?
To be completely honest, no.
That is a reddish power-up from Mario on Game Boy?
I mean,
Okay, I can kind of
it.
see that.
No.
Yeah, I can see it.
I
A
can see
reddish
it, but
power-up
no.
from Mario on Game Boy. Oh, next month we will get the new Mario game, Super Mario Wonders. I'm really looking forward to
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah.
I might get it,
Yeah,
but I haven't
me
really
too.
been using my Switch recently enough that I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good games coming out. Like, I'm very hyped for the new remakes of games.
I am super hyped for Thousand Year Door remake.
Yeah.
I'm playing
Okay,
Minecraft.
so, are all of our answers in?
Yes, they are. Interesting. Celery went with Isaac's Heart. Floppa went with Isaac's Heart, but I have zero clue. And Azazel went with Isaac's Heart as well. Oh, I think. Oh, and Dio went with Candy Heart. And the correct answer for this question is, in fact, Isaac's Heart. So everybody will
Thank God.
again get 3 points. Well
Ooh,
done,
this
everybody.
is Actually, kind of stressful.
We will have a quick look at the score. Azazel is in first place with 19 points, Floppa second with 16, and Celery really close behind with just 1 point less with 15 points. So I think everybody still has a pretty decent chance at winning the show.
Nice.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game.
Totally. Let's have a look at our final Pixel Gloria question. What is this item called? What does this look like? Look like a toy car, to be honest. At the bottom you have like wheels.
What?
Honestly,
am I looking
have
at?
no idea just looking at it.
This is a mess of pixels.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Maybe a controller, to be honest. Like left side you have like the joystick, and right side you have like the X-pad or whatever that is called in English.
Maybe? It's just very hard to parse.
Dio, why are you reading my message? Why are you sending me an answer, Dio?
I have no idea.
This is actually some mess of pixels.
That is Bunga from Bugsnax. I'm unfortunately not aware who that is.
When we say item, does that mean not a trinket?
Only items. It only has items.
Yes.
Because this sprite
think
probably
that's
does
what
not
you're going
exist
for.
for trinkets, I think.
Yeah, I don't think they have that kind of sprites.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to think of like what it might maybe kind of resemble, but there's just
Oh.
nothing coming to me. Oh wait. No, wait.
This is a pretty new type of wild path question, and I really like it. Like, I think that this is a pretty good one because some of these are quite tough, and it's nothing that you usually pay attention to as well. It's kind of like a funny guessing game.
Like they kind of look like goggles in a way.
Definitely do. That was my first impression as well.
I looked through the bestiary today, and I noticed that the sprites in the menu are sometimes a different sprite than the character in game.
Yes.
So that's also like, I don't know where you got this item sprite from, but I presume that perhaps item sprites in the menu might look slightly different or angled different. I have no idea.
Huh.
I think I still need an answer from Azazel.
Yeah, I'm just completely stumped right now.
Everybody seems to be
We've got,
quite stumped.
We've got an infinitesimal chance of getting it right, so...
It's like what,
Might as well
one in
send
like
it.
700 something.
That's quite sad because I think this is quite a good item actually. But a decent item. I will take the good away.
Now that you said that, I think I'm completely wrong.
I actually have no idea.
How is your chat doing? Is somebody in chat who definitely knows what this is?
Yeah, we've got a lot of people in chat who definitely do.
Yeah,
In the
But, like,
Discord
I
chat, I
just-
presume.
yeah, I'm just completely stumped on what this could be. Okay, no,
Okay, we do
I
need
eat
an
slimy
answer
fish,
from-
says
yeah.
I do.
I'm
Kappa?
thinking. I actually have no idea.
Aura above also knows what this is.
Yeah.
Vlad Andre, hello and welcome to the stream.
I was gonna throw a Hail Mary.
Okay. Interesting. The answer's in. There's no chance to change it now. Azazel went with Pyromaniac.
It kind of looks like fire, but I still have no idea what this is.
Celery went with 20 out of 20.
The glasses, right?
And
Yeah.
Floppa went with TM Trainer. That's an interesting one.
Oh,
Maybe even the correct one.
thinking outside the box, Floppa. I respect that.
The correct answer to this Pixel Gloria question is Tiny Toma.
Tiny Toma.
It's the orbital that
Damn.
splits into blue spiders. I think it's an
Damn.
unlock for beating Mother as
Oh, I see it.
Who's it,
I-
Lazarus?
It's a lump with hairs, right?
there's a thought in the back of my mind that like there's something that might look like this, but like I never like pay any attention to Tiny Toma to really care about it.
Aura was
Better than
wrong.
nothing I did today.
I mean, if you'd show me Tiny Toma, I could tell you it was Tiny Toma.
Yeah.
You pronounced very well, I'm surprised. Well, thank you
Huh?
very much. Unfortunately, nobody will get any points for this question. But there are still 4 more questions that you can get points for. Also, remember
Yeah.
that you have the poker chip.
Yep. Saving it for when I feel like I really know the answer.
Buzzy Tuesday, thanks for the follow. The second L path is done, and that means we will move on to my favorite part of the show, which is the eternal questions.
Ooh boy.
Now we are starting to pack some heat and have a look at our first eternal question. The first eternal question of Isaac Trivia Season 3, Episode 9 is: how many items and pickups can be picked up with the item moving box?
Ooh.
There was a time where I knew the answer to this question.
Same.
I just don't know this. I actually
It's
just
not
don't.
today.
Yep, maybe
thought it was
shoulda-
Apple.
Maybe I probably should have studied better.
I just
Maybe.
didn't study.
But that shit put me to sleep. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess this.
I mean, it's a number, so
Yeah.
If you have watched any of my breaking streams, which apparently nobody does, but if you had watched it, you would probably know this one. I mean, some of the older ones. I think in the newer ones, I don't really explain that much about the moving box anymore, but
To
I
be
just-
honest, I've only seen the past 2 episodes. And
I
somehow
like
still
moving
got in.
box. It's just it's not I don't like planning around the charges.
I barely ever see moving box as it is, and I don't really like rigging. You know, it's like
okay,
The real answer is not enough.
not enough.
real.
I feel like you should have like some way of like choosing items with the moving
Yeah.
box. Maybe stuff that is really close or
You
whatever.
can maybe work
you-
like a tainted cane.
Can you
It
put
is
a
a
full
bag.
moving box in a moving box?
Priority says hi Azazel, hi Aura. And apparently Priority also knows this.
Yeah, we're friends with them.
The answer to this question. Okay, the answers are in. Quite interesting. Azazel went with 21. Floppa went with 10 or 15. You have to choose one. Which one is
yeah,
it?
can you-
The 15, okay. Going with the range. And Celery went with 12 in total. The question was, how many items and pickups can be picked up with the item moving box? It can pick up definitely more than 5 items. And it can pick up less than 20 items. The correct answer is actually 10 items or trinkets or pickups.
Only 10.
Only 10. So
Not enough.
unfortunately, nobody will get any points for this one.
Hmm.
But maybe you will get the next one. So let's have a look
Maybe.
at our second eternal question. Also, don't forget about your poker chip.
And keep it in mind.
Second eternal question is: how many soul hearts do you lose if you use magic skin without any red heart containers? So we're talking about just having soul or black hearts.
I think I know this. But I'm not gonna use my poker chip.
I think there are not that many possible answers for this one, so I guess that makes it a little bit easier. But if you have no clue, you might take a pretty bad step into the dark. Oh, Azazel, pretty quick answer. You seem to be quite confident about this one.
I used magic skin a lot when I did play Isaac.
Oh, okay, I see. Do you all know how many red heart it takes away?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, the answers are in. Is everybody confident in the answer? Probably not, but should I lock that in?
I'm kinda confident.
No.
Somewhat.
Somewhat confident. Alright.
Considered using my poker chip, but I decided not to.
Same, but like I wasn't sure on the question.
The
I
question
should've
was,
probably.
how many soul hearts do you lose if you use magic skin without red heart containers? I feel like magic skin kind of feels like a somewhat devil deal in a way. So it takes one
reminds me
red
of,
heart away and gives you broken heart. So I guess that's somewhat a deal. Soul hearts are probably more expensive. You would expect more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Azazel went with 2 soul hearts. Floppa went with 3. And Celery also went with 3. 3 soul hearts is interesting because that is like the default devil deal that you get if you don't have any red hearts. With the exception, of course, for Blue Baby. The correct answer to this question, however, is... two soul hearts.
Nice.
Nice.
So that means Azazel is the only one who will get points for this one. Putting you in quite a lead with 23 points. And there's one more eternal question and the dead god question left. So let's have a look.
Is racing right now.
Let's have a look at the final eternal question. Final eternal question is: what familiar item has the highest priority? We are talking about familiar items that appear in a line behind you, so we are not talking about Twisted Pear, for example.
Okay,
And who is the familiar that will always be the number 1 in that line? That is the item we are looking for.
I think I'm gonna use my poker chip.
Ooh, okay.
1 poker chip. Anyone else?
So if you get this right, that'll be 8 points.
Yeah, that'd
But
put
if you
me
get it wrong,
ahead.
you'll lose 4.
I'm willing to risk it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Azazel and Celery
So-
went with the poker chip. Why can I not move the poker chip?
I was wondering why I wasn't moving.
Where are the poker chips? Where are they? Here they are. Ah, there we go. Now I should be able to move them. Here you go. Azazel, poker chip has been used. Same for Celery. Okay. And the answers are in.
I don't like the sound of that.
He just laughs at my answer, that's all.
Floppa, you might want to rethink that. We are talking about familiars that appear in a line behind you. I cannot give you an example. Actually, I can give you an example, like Brother Bobby or Sister Maggie. These are the types of familiars we are looking for. Yeah, I thought that you might have gotten a wrong impression on this question, so I will give you a few more seconds to give me an answer.
Okay.
The Pokemon in the first slot of your bag is the one that follows you closest. Okay, that's an interesting answer, but I think that's the wrong game. I Eat Slimy Fish does not know the answer to this one. How is everybody feeling about familiars? Do you like familiars in general?
You know, it really depends on the familiars, because really, like, I hate half of them, to be honest.
I mean, there are some
Yeah.
annoying ones. That's true.
They're cool. I like. Besides, I like a few.
I do always try to get as many as I can.
On every character, not just Lilith.
No, on every character. Although,
Okay.
really, I play Isaac to try and get everything out of every run, so...
I mean, fair enough. If you don't have any other good items, having a bunch of familiars usually can be quite good. If you don't know the answer, you can just give a good guess, I guess. Like, just name any familiar that you think that should be in front of everyone else.
Okay. Like.
Interesting. Two people who seem to be quite confident in this question. And then we have Floppa. Seems to have no clue at all. I think this is a pretty tough question. If you really think about it, you might be able to figure this out. But
Are we still open to changing questions? Because I'm trying to think about it a little bit more. No, I probably won't change.
I'm afraid I need an answer, Floppa. If you really don't want to go with any answer, then that's fine as well, but I need an answer, no. Okay, interesting.
I kind of didn't really understand the question still. So I'm just gonna go with
but
that.
We're asking about familiars that follow behind Isaac. Which one follows closest?
Oh. Okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay, the answers are in. Was there a change?
Nah, I keep my answer.
I changed mine.
Okay.
Oh, that okay. I will log in whatever I saw last now. So, the question was. Okay, Floppa, but this is your last chance. I will give you 5 more seconds. 5.
Sorry.
5,
Okay.
4.
That's it. The question was, final eternal question was, what familiar item has the highest priority? So, as I have explained, we are talking about familiar items that follow behind you in a line. This line usually follows by the order whatever you picked up first will be first, and the second you picked up will be second, and the third will be third. Sometimes some of these familiars have a special order location, like they will be at the very end, which usually happens to be like the boiled baby, for example, has the lowest priority. And that's quite unfortunate that I just said that, because I wanted to use that question in a future episode. But maybe somebody paid attention and will know the answer when this question will appear. However, there's one familiar in the game that will always be in front, because it is, in a way, more superior to the other familiars. Azazel went with Incubus, which I think is an interesting answer. Celery went with King Baby.
Ooh.
And Floppa's final answer was Lil Dumpy.
Ooh.
And the correct answer to this question is King Baby.
Oh, damn.
That means Celery will get 8 points and Azazel will lose 4 points. So we will have a
Get the
new
dead guy
first
question,
place.
right?
Yes, we will still have the Dead God question. But let me update the points really quick. Which means Celery will be on 23. Azazel will be on 19. And Floppa will stay on 16.
I completely forgot King Baby existed.
I mean,
I was-
technically able.
I
was
mean, it's
thinking
always on the
Celery.
opposite side, I guess, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really count.
And Incubus,
I
I think...
don't count him as a familiar to be honest.
I don't even pick him up to begin with. But Incubus is, I think, a special exception for Lilith. But even then, I think even if she picks up King Baby will be first. But we were asking in general the familiar with the highest priority, and that is King Baby. And you know what that means? We will move on to the Dead God question.
Who? All comes down to this.
Okay. Last question. All the marbles. Anyone can win.
That is true. Actually, everybody
Yep.
can win. Okay. The final question of Isaac Trivia Season 3, Episode 9 is... Which is the only food health up you can find in the golden chest item pool? Usually you find the food health up items in the boss item pool, but we are looking for the only food health up item that you can find in the golden chest pool.
I think I might know this.
Ooh, okay.
Excellent, would you have known that?
Let me just
Yes,
think
I would
real
have.
hard and make sure I'm right about this.
I guess since
Yeah,
I don't
this is
really
one
have a
that I
choice, I'll use my
know.
poker chip.
Alright, Floppa is using the
Ooh,
poker chip
okay. Yeah,
for
so...
a chance to get 12
12
points.
Yeah, 12 points if you get it right.
I'm locking my answer.
Oh, Celery, I need to tell you that this answer is only correct in the specific circumstances, and we are not, we cannot accept that answer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think I understand what you mean as well. Fair.
We are talking about the actual golden chest pool,
Mm-hmm.
and not an item that you can get out of it technically. Floppa, I also need to correct you. We are talking about items that would count to the binge eater item.
Wait, to the... What item?
Binge eater. Bench eater, whatever.
Yeah.
The one that gives you a choice
Yeah,
between the food
That's what
health
we
up
mean by
items.
Food items.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we mean by food items.
okay.
I'm super nervous.
Priority says, come on Azazel, I believe in you.
Thanks for the support.
Alright.
Okay, the first answer is in, I think. Oh, never mind. Floppa, I cannot accept the answer. Celery also went with this. This is only true in like a technical state, but it's not part of the actual item pool.
Which is the only food health up you can find in the golden chest pool?
I think I know this.
What was the question again? I'm really not.
Which is the only food health up you can find in the golden chest pool? We're talking about food health up items that can be in the rotation of the binge eater item, for example, or like the health up items that you can usually find at the after you beat a boss.
I think the only way I can win this is if Celery gets this wrong.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand. Okay, hold on.
Like there is a specific item pool for certain parts of the game, like rooms or for the golden chest. And one of the food items, food health up items, is part of this pool. I cannot really give you any examples because that would spoil the questions.
Wait. Is this one?
No, this is not part of the binge eater item pool. To make this a little bit easier, I will just read out all the items that are in the binge eater item pool. Oh, Accelerator, can you maybe look that up really quick?
Yeah. We probably shouldn't. Knowing that is part of the question.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, I gave that hint. I guess this hint is probably already too much.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with what items are in there, then that's unlucky, I guess.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not very too
Yeah,
familiar.
take a guess.
Yeah, I just guessed a binge eater item at this point.
Yep.
Alright.
I think it's a binge eater item.
Okay, the answers are in. Should I lock this as...
Wait, is it?
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time on this question, so...
Yeah.
I think I will
any
lock it
items
in. Sorry?
Are any items that are in the binge eater pool allowed or not?
The answer is one of the items that is in the binge eater item pool. Oh, this is technically not a pool, but yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Cool.
I think it's a tag, but that's not part of the question.
Okay. Yeah,
I will
all
give
our
you-
answers are locked in, right?
Yeah,
I
I will
locked them in mine.
look all of them in. I will go with the last answer you gave me. The final Dead God question of Isaac Trivia Season 3 Episode 9 was: which is the only food health up you can find in the golden chest pool? I saw some breakfast answers, which can only happen through breakfasting if you get through all the items, but this doesn't mean that the item is part of the pool. Celery went with rotten meat, which is a technically correct answer. Floppa went with raw liver, which isn't a correct answer, I can tell you that much. And Azazel went with midnight snack, which is technically a correct answer. But which of these two, between midnight snack and rotten meat, is part of the golden chest pool? And the correct answer
Comes down to this.
for 6 points is midnight snack.
Let's go, gamer.
Yeah. So,
Azazel will
while
get
we got two food items, the only one that's actually in the golden chest pool by default is midnight snack.
That means we have a winner. Let's get it on the screen really quick. Here we go. Azazel, congratulations to the win.
Ooh.
Yes, before we will end the show,
Oh.
I will have to inform everybody to watch the credits until the very end. That's quite important. And it's also part of the... Oh, yeah, actually, I promised at the beginning that I will give you 3 ways of being part of the next show. So, I will also make an announcement about this, but you can either leave a comment on the YouTube VOD why you should be in the show, and I will choose one of you. You can share some fan art anywhere, on Twitter, on Discord or whatever. Could be a video, a PowerPoint, an image, a video, a song, I don't know. The coolest one will also get a spot. And the 3rd spot goes to the person that can solve the riddle at the end. So definitely watch the credits until the end. And it is, as it is tradition, Azazel, the final few words of the show always go to the winner of the show. So if there's anything on your mind right now, please tell us right now. Perfect. Azazel? Anybody?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. There's nothing you want to say right now?
Thanks. I had fun.
Oh, Celery,
Congratulations.
Azazel. Azazel is the winner, sorry. Maybe I didn't pronounce it well enough. But I guess Azazel is gone? I don't know.
I had to move the mobile.
I'm a little bit confused. But in that
Yeah,
case, Celery, please give us the final few words of the show.
I think he's here now.
That's quite awkward. Nobody's... Wait, who's pinging me and why?
Hello.
Oh, Azazel's back.
Azazel's back.
Yeah, my Discord crashed for no reason.
Oh, that's quite awkward.
Sorry,
Nobody
I'm
informed me.
down.
I guess I was talking to no one. Azazel, as I said, as it is tradition, the final few words of the show will go to the winner of the show. So if there's anything on your mind right now, please go ahead and tell us.
I just wanted to say thank you to all my Blunt Cord members that have believed.
Azazel is gone again.
There he goes.
Well, in that case, Celery, I will give you the honor of the final few words.
I'm back now.
Oh,
My-
he's back.
Or reopened it
Sorry,
on
sorry.
PC and auto switch.
I will guess we will hear everyone out. So, Azazel, you can start and give us your final few your thoughts on the show.
Alright. I just want to say it was a close game. That I am thankful for all my Blunt Cord members that believed in me. And have a good day, I suppose.
Thanks for that. Celery, if there's anything on your mind right now, please tell us no.
Thanks for making an old man's dreams come true.
Oh, nice.
Check me out at Grandpa Celery on Twitch. I stream never. I will someday.
Perfect. Definitely do that. And Floppa, any final words or thoughts from you?
No.
Okay.
Well, alright then.
Hey.
That means the show will end right now. Watch the credits until the end. I will tell you one more time. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Bye!